say thank you to everybody that's actually tuning in and watching. I'm here with my brothers. My name is Larry. I go by the name of Larry, not Lawrence. It's not short for Lawrence. Actually, that's a good introduction and segue to my other mans here. Lawrence, want to introduce yourself?
My name is Lawrence, and Larry is short for Lawrence. So
okay, we're gonna skip him. All right, we're gonna go to Sebastian. Sebastian, introduce yourself.
What's up, y'all? I'm Seb. Don't call me Seb. It's Seb.
Nah, it's Seb now, or it's 8 Ball, or Signature 8, or just Beans. All right, there's too many names for Sebastian.
Too many names. One too many.
All right, Lionel.
And mine is short and sweet.
Lionel, aka Jeffrey. It would have been crazier if we actually saw Zeph eating his leg uncut.
Oh yeah,
I'm sorry, bro.
Dude,
I'm sorry.
it's funny.
It would have been Gantz level.
I just got my boy into watching One Piece, and I had to tell him that, like, this is what actually happened with Zeph in the leg. And he was like, "What? What?
Nobody realizes it. Nobody realizes it.
But he did know how to prepare those legs. He's a chef.
Come on,
Wait, what did he say?
He said he knew how to prepare those legs.
He's a chef.
What's wrong with you?
So
He
he's just like,
didn't have
all
any
right.
seasoning. What are you talking about?
He had sea
All
salt.
right, so maybe we
right
should just
there.
turn
It's
Lawrence's
getting
camera off now.
dark.
Yeah, sea salt.
Oh man.
Available.
Yo, I'm gonna be real. He probably did. Like, if you're gonna eat your leg, you're probably gonna make it worth it, right?
Oh man.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You're gonna probably eat your leg, right? You're like, damn, yo, this shit is nasty.
Like eating chicken legs.
Chicken legs, yes. All right, so
All right, so I'm gonna take the floor.
Yeah, I was gonna let him.
yeah, because we do it.
The resident Sanji fan in the group. Okay. It's been a long time coming, but we here now, and it's Sanji season. Because I heard a lot of
But
talk.
he didn't do anything
He
yet.
did. Listen, he rocked Pero Sparrow. He rocked Queen. Saved the day again, like he always
guess.
do. All right, it's Sanji season.
He really didn't do anything though.
What you mean?
Yo,
What do you mean?
literally, all he did was kick dude. And, like, Queen is known for getting hit because all Zoans are known for getting hit.
Listen, man.
And Parasparrow just happened to be in the way of his
Oh, I'm
metal
sorry.
neck
I'm sorry.
and got hit by it.
I'm sorry. Sound like some hate.
It didn't sound like
Sound like some hate.
but there's no
Sound like
hockey
some
on
hate.
it. There's no
Sound like
hockey
some
on it,
hate.
though.
You can't confirm that.
One.
So you're saying that Sanji hockey kicked him and the hockey transferred into his neck and then Parasparrow got hit?
Well, I know, but that was a person's feet. He used
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Queen's neck.
He spun him around to create an umbrella.
I'm gonna be real. I was super confused by that whole thing. Like,
It was a lot because I know some people
never been able to do
have
that.
ridiculous theories,
What?
like Zoe showing up.
How is that a ridiculous theory?
Whatever.
Do you really think?
showing up.
Why
He
wouldn't
thought
Zoe
Zoe
show
was
up?
gonna
All right,
show up.
Hold on. So
Tawana?
yeah,
The
so
whole-
the whole island?
the whole
I said the whole
so,
entire
so,
island.
Hold on. Listen to what I'm.
But
I would rather have that than to be like, yo, Luffy is unconscious in water and currently is just talking to Momo, telling him he's still gonna beat Kaido.
But that's the deal. He knows that Momo could hear him. That's the only person he can communicate to.
How he know that? When did that ever happen?
on Zoe,
No,
when
yeah.
they both heard Zoe, and he was like, "Yo, you have to talk to him."
Yeah, Luffy was
Like
telling
that's
him,
how they
so-
got happened.
They've been established that Momo and Luffy had the voice of all things.
That's cool, but they never said that they could communicate.
But they were both able to communicate with Zoe.
But that's
So why would they not be able to communicate with each other?
because Zoe is like an ancient animal.
So
Zoe has like a specific, like, I don't know. I just feel like it's just not obvious. Like that should be the case. Like that's a
I mean,
special being.
it's a new I don't say technique, but it's a new ability. So I get like, yo, I didn't get what was going on. You know what I mean? I get that, but I don't think it's beyond the pale of anything that we've seen in One Piece already.
This is kind of like a
know what
throw
I
up.
mean?
This is a throw up in the air.
No, 'cause
I think this is bad
It's
writing.
also in the name.
Is it?
In the name.
The voice of all things.
It's not just creatures.
Yeah, they remember Ron
things.
was able to understand like
Hold on,
really
hold on,
quick.
hold
all
on,
that
hold on,
happened.
hold on. This man Odin survived in a boiling pot for an hour. We mad at Luffy surviving drowning for 2 chapters? Come on, bro.
And the heat kept
Come
on
on, this is
rising.
One Piece, bro.
I hate fourth will, bro. I don't know if y'all know what fourth will is, people, but it's just plot armor.
Oh my god.
That's what fourth arm.
And it wasn't
fourth
like he
will
was in
is.
the for
Yo,
Yeah.
And
real
then
talk.
Zoro was fighting King.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Everybody.
Did you notice that Marco had the same panel for like three
Chapters,
chapters.
so, yeah, I
It
like
was just
that.
him like,
He's like, I like you guys. Like, yo, shut up.
What are you even
saying
doing
that.
at this war right now?
yo, like he literally copied and pasted. This is how useless Marco is.
Oda did that in Whole Cake Island once, or like 3 times with Sanji, and saying like they're gonna, I believe in them or whatever. I have faith. I was like, yo, all right, bro. Like, okay, we get it.
He knows what characters can't do much.
Oh my
You know,
god.
he's
saying.
fighting Queen.
Well, I don't
King,
know.
and
Not
Perspero.
really.
I mean, is he winning?
Who?
Oh
Chopper
my god,
was.
now we get to the
Chopper
Marco
was.
hate
Is
of
he
the
winning?
chapter.
Chopper was.
No.
Is he
Chopper
winning?
was.
So you're saying a commander himself has to
Leto.
fight 3 commanders and win?
Leto.
Okay.
Listen,
that makes sense.
how many,
While protecting everybody on the
yeah,
how
floor.
many years he been in the game though, Lionel?
They've been in the game as long,
No,
or
nah,
longer.
nah.
Name
That's not
another,
true.
no. Name another commander that could do that, and I'll wait.
I mean,
Probably
there's not
Dogtooth,
many
I don't know.
commanders.
But-
No, he could not.
Who?
Dogtooth?
Message probably.
Oh
don't
my
do
Nah.
god. Stop
The
it,
key
man.
word of that is probably.
Stop it.
No,
I'm
I'm not saying
I'm
winning.
not
I
even doing
didn't
it.
mean like win.
Not even
I meant
on the
fight,
show,
do
I'm
what
never
Marco did.
talking
But
about
Marco's not
Dogtooth,
winning
bro.
either. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying Dogtooth will win because Marco's not winning either. What I'm thinking is, but like we saw him, Marco fighting them earlier. Not now. Chopper kind of just taking it. I don't even know what Marco's
Listen,
doing right
he's
now.
the
Maybe
only
he's
King.
fighting.
King
Maybe
hasn't shown
That's
up.
a maybe.
Lawrence, he's the only Zoan in the entire show that has a energy problem, like an endurance problem.
Because he'd be too
Marco.
much otherwise.
Who? Marco?
He
Yeah.
would be the fakest person in the series
Well,
otherwise.
technically, he's supposed to be like because also on top of this crazy taking ability. Marco's supposed to get extra because he has
Listen,
not only
man.
taking but he has healing.
Listen,
But again, like
He don't even heal
I don't
people.
Marco's
He-
he healed people earlier in his arc. He
He don't
healed
even heal
people
people.
earlier in his arc.
Marco is the most useless.
Well, honestly,
dude
I'm
in
not
the
gonna
entire-
lie.
He
I
did a
was-
couple moves, and we were like, finally.
I know I got mad. I was like, okay, Sebastian, now's the time for him to
Yeah,
stunt.
yeah, for real.
But then now
I was like,
we
yo,
already
time
see
to
he's
stunt
not
right now.
made-
And then next chapter, he's like, yo, I'm tired, dude.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna take a break.
Yo,
also that
he's
healing thing,
fighting
that
King
healing-
and Queen.
but he's also like that healing is only temporary. All right, so like
Oh my
go to Chopper,
gosh,
like
yo.
go to
We
Chopper.
didn't even see King do anything.
Yeah.
But
King
he's
is
owned
just
by
flying.
Marco.
King is just flying,
King's
shooting
still
fire.
there. They saw
And
King.
Marco's like,
You see that,
ah.
but they don't say nothing about King and Queen getting taken by Marco. But then you come out
Listen,
Marco. But
I-
he's fighting both
you
of
can
them.
get yoked up.
So, but they don't come
Listen,
out King
listen,
or Queen.
listen, you can get
Who
yoked
can't
up.
defeat
What did
one
Queen say
commander?
though? Queen said,
It's
"Yo,
crazy.
I'm playing with y'all." Queen
He
said
said he's
it.
playing with Chopper.
Yeah.
He didn't say nothing about Marco.
He was
Where's
there.
He was
Marco?
like, that's it.
Where is Marco though?
Owning
Why
King
you
somewhere over there.
Why are you watching Chopper fight by himself?
Because there's a lot of stuff going on. I gotta save Samurai
Now,
on
let's
this
be-
end.
let's be
I gotta
real.
fight commanders on
thought
this
Sanji
end.
did that.
Where's Marco right now?
Where's
like-
King right now?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Probably with Marco fighting.
Crazy,
You
yo.
better hope
if he
they
was
are,
that
'cause if
strong,
they not,
hold on. If he
then-
was that strong and he was still able to take both of them on,
I
he'd just be
didn't say-
handling both, right?
Listen, we didn't say he was that strong. We said Dogtooth's not doing this. Maybe Dofi.
Maybe.
I'm not saying winning
Maybe.
though. We're not
Because of
saying
what his
winning.
ability allows him to do. But in
Yo,
general,
real talk. If
this is-
Dofi was here, he'd handle Perospero.
Yeah.
He'd keep Queen at bay most likely with all. He'd probably create strings
you're
everywhere, right?
underestimating dudes, bro. You're underestimating.
Well, he also has the
again-
ability to, do his ultimate move. He could do heavenly.
So what's his idea that
string?
He could do Awakening
No,
too.
but what's this
Yeah.
idea? It looks like you guys have that Dogtooth, King, and Queen are both weaker than Marco.
Yeah, why?
Well, yeah, what's that
Because
idea?
they haven't shown me that they're
I never
stronger
said
than
that.
Marco.
What
I
has
believe
I
that.
never said that.
I believe that.
No, but what has Marco shown that he's stronger than them?
But what did
When
they
he
show?
But he doesn't have
when-
the observation
when
or the
he was
hockey.
fighting admirals and not getting owned by them. Because Dogtooth would get owned by Kizaru or Akainu or Aokiji.
Why do you believe that?
Why do you believe the opposite?
not true.
Why do you believe the opposite?
See, that's the thing.
Marco hasn't shown their observation or their hockey.
But the thing is,
He's never had his own arc. He's never
Yeah.
been the guy in the fight. He's never had his own one-on-one. where
honestly, we never
saw it.
and we never saw King, Queen, or any of them face an Ambo
Thank
level
you.
opponent.
Thank you.
You're just going by off Marco because he fought an Ambo.
I
But
saw-
Go to
Oh,
how
so
they
go by
go
this.
about
So I
Ambo.
guess Visa's Mihawk level now.
No.
Must be.
Going by what you
clashed
guys
with
said,
him.
he must be
No,
Miko
he
level.
clashed with him. But there's also the fact that he was in consideration for a potential Yonko seat.
Yeah.
He fought with Blackbeard, and yes, they lost, but he's good. He didn't get his Devil Fruit taken, which means he was never overpowered by one of the top 4 strongest pirate crews in the game right now. And he was good. They literally take Devil Fruits. He has the most valuable Devil Fruit
That
anybody
only-
can grab, and they weren't able to take it.
That only matters how
Come
that
on,
fight
man.
played out, though. That only matters how that fight played out.
100%.
Shiryu had to take Gecko. What was it? Gecko Morris? Who was it? No,
Abyssal.
I was
Yo,
on instead of Marcos.
you know what's crazy, Lawrence? That they weren't able to take his Devil Fruit, but he got locked up by like a vice admiral.
and while fighting an admiral.
Soft.
Oh my god!
Where's your
He was barely
observation?
even. They weren't even in the pocket fighting. He was.
Nah,
they
he was
weren't.
just running around.
Yeah, pretty
Why are you
much.
not flying?
Hey, don't get on people that.
Oh, it's endurance levels
Yo,
again.
we always get into this stuff, bro.
Yo,
y'all like forget
listen.
what happened.
Yo,
It's
I
crazy.
can say the same thing about King, Queen, and Kaido.
Yo,
what was your observation at when the Scabbers came
pulled
and just...
up on them, and Izo shot King's sword out of his hand, but they get nothing. I'm fighting an admiral and a vice admiral over here,
When people are weaker than them.
Whitebeard
Weaker than
taking
them.
knees because he got magma fisted. But King, you can just pull up on him, and there's no problem. You can just bow.
Again.
Oh snap! Oh snap!
Again,
My
Sebastian.
sword.
But who let their captain die?
Sebastian,
Oh my god! This captain is 72 years old. Oh my god! Yo, bro, look at what's happening to Kaido up there.
He
Getting
let,
jumped by 30 people.
Captain Daddy
Hold on, hold on.
die.
Kaido could be dead right now. They wouldn't know.
They know that Kaido's not gonna be dead.
Yeah,
they know
that.
Kaido's
Hold
not gonna be dead.
Hold on. Okay, but
They know
that's
Kaido's not
only
gonna be
because
dead.
the people that were attacking Kaido weren't strong enough. They weren't able to do anything to stop those people from getting to Kaido. So imagine stronger people. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Because okay, nobody Kaido was fighting on that roof was as strong as a Akainu. Not a single one. Not a single person on there was stronger than a Akainu. So, or Kizaru.
I mean, you give Luffy 2 more chapters, he might be.
But my point is, you're killing Marco for letting a dude who was stronger than him fight his captain, while another dude who was stronger than him was getting help from another dude that was at least hockey capable. And King and Queen is like, oh snap, all these weak ass scavengers can just pull up to my captain because I wasn't strong enough to stop them. Literally, Marco tossed Zolo past them, and they were like, oh snap, can't do nothing about it because Marco got me amped up. Come on.
Did he yoke both of them up?
He yoked both of them
Yeah.
up at the same
So
time.
impressive.
Yo, but see this.
Well, my
but
point
look-
is, I'm not
I've
trying
seen
to. I'm not
Sebastian-
trying to clown.
I'm pretty sure Sebastian's chokeholded like Charles at one point. But he's not gonna stop
no,
him.
but with that same argument though, right?
Oh my God.
That same argument, right? Just because, like, so were
Why
you
is
convinced?
crazy?
No, with the whole Marco versus Admiral things. Just because you seen him able to do that, are you convinced that Marco is Admiral level or could possibly beat one of those Admirals through those little exchanges he did at the war?
No. No.
Okay, then.
But that's my point, is that he hasn't had enough time or shown fighting moments. Like, he hasn't gotten a one-on-one. He hasn't gotten a way for us to see the full capability of his ability. Even just before this, we didn't think his flames could hurt people, but we saw he was able to hurt King with flame. So, like, can we get more time off? Can he get panel on page of fighting? Like, right now, you're clowning him because he's in the background of it. Like, right
I don't get how Sebastian could literally give props to a dude this hard, but he hasn't done anything, right? But when it comes to like Shanks or it comes to
Fang,
anybody
oh my God,
else,
oh, yeah. Listen,
automatically nobody
He's
gets
selective.
praised.
Okay.
Selective, pick and choose.
It's not
all
selective.
that.
It's not
It's
selective.
terrible.
The reason,
Like, why do you fanboy for this dude so
Well,
hard,
I don't fanboy
man?
for Marco. I keep it real. The
'cause he's
reason
blonde.
I don't like
Kaido needs a
we need
fight.
to, yeah,
But
Kaido is another Jiren, bro. To me,
he's nothing like Jiren,
He's
bro.
so
Honestly,
whack.
I don't see how Luffy, as of right now, beats him.
He's gonna lose to him again.
No, he has to.
He's gonna fight him and lose to him
Yeah,
again.
right now he has to. Because Kaido didn't even whip out Awakening yet.
Thank you.
Or whip out Awakening.
For all we know, that's Awakening he's using right
No,
now.
they
it's not.
they would have said something about it.
Honestly, I don't think Kaido, from what he's showing, he hasn't even gone all out. Like, he
I'm
hasn't
gonna
been in a real fight with
I'm gonna be
Luffy.
100% with you, right? Kaido's gonna take that L, and it's gonna be BS. Yo,
Listen, Larry's not wrong.
yo,
He's not wrong.
we see. Yo, where it gets
To me.
uncomfortable. So, like, put it this way. So, who can beat Kaido right now, like in the show?
Kind of, for sure.
All right, so
For sure?
Hold on, hold on,
For sure.
hold on,
For
hold on, hold on,
For sure.
hold
You
on,
don't even
hold
know
on.
As King gets
Hold on, hold on.
For
We're gonna say
show.
we're gonna say Akainu,
You
right?
have
Who else?
yeah.
Who else?
I
Who
believe
else?
Shanks.
Shanks. Okay, who else?
Possibly.
How you gonna say?
Huh?
Wait, hold on,
Possibly.
wait. You
Possibly
said
Big Mom.
Because again, she has
Okay.
ways to
No,
hurt
did
him.
you hear him?
He didn't say
said
Marco.
for sure for Akainu
Yes.
being Kaido.
Yes.
But possibly for
It's
Shanks.
because I have future sight.
Okay.
You feel me? And
All right,
I can
so
see.
we're
it's
saying,
not working
We're
well.
saying
It's
3
not.
people right now, right? We're saying 3 people.
Yeah, I know I'm always right.
So we're saying 3 people.
Maybe Sengoku too.
Maybe Sengoku. So we have 4.
Basically,
what about-
Rhino's just naming people who have King's Disposition hockey.
What
Yeah.
about Dragon?
All right, we're not gonna talk about it. So Alabasta told me everything about One Piece.
It do.
It told me that Luffy.
Poneglyphs, everything.
It told
Ancient
me
weapons,
yeah,
everything.
It told me
Hockey.
Luffy had Luffy had haki. It told me that Zoro had observation and he had armament. It told me that Sanji had observation because he heard Vivi crying, and like that's part of his observation. And it told me about poneglyphs. It told me about all the plot armor that's going to happen.
You're the one that doesn't think
it told me about
one of
the
the best
formula.
arcs.
It told me about the formula that's going to happen, and then it showed me that Pell exists. And I was
Told you
like,
everything about One Piece.
I was like, yo,
in one arc.
I'm gonna be real. Should have dropped it then. You know what's crazy? That Zoro even said when he was holding the boulders after he cut Mr. One and the fight was all over between Luffy and Crocodile, he was holding the boulders and said, I have to feel what I felt again during that fight.
Yeah.
Because he was able to cut steel. And he was already trying to master armament without knowing that. Luffy didn't know that. This is why I have a huge gripe with the pre-time skip.
He still wasn't being Luffy, bro. It don't matter.
I don't know, man.
He was not being Luffy. There's no version of Zolo that beats Luffy in a
real,
fight.
bro.
If
there's no plot,
there is no version.
if there's no plot,
There is no version.
I think he wins by a slight chance because he was already doing things that Luffy couldn't.
it doesn't
That's
matter.
not even true.
It doesn't matter. Zolo was never fighting the degree of difficulty that Luffy was fighting.
They ended up fighting in Alabasta for real.
At any point.
They ended up fighting for
For
real,
like
though.
2 seconds.
But also,
Luffy
I also
was-
And
disagree.
Luffy was actually trying to beat him up.
But I also disagreed that
And he
doesn't mean that
couldn't.
Zolo can't.
He can't. The
No.
same way Sanji can't beat Zolo, Luffy can't. Zolo
No,
can't
no,
beat
no, no.
Luffy.
I'm talking about.
I don't accept that.
I don't fully accept that either. And
that's
also,
true.
too,
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
not-
like
it's not right.
Because
Yeah.
because Zolo said it before.
It's the logical side of this.
He no, because like before Zolo kind of saying that he's allowing Luffy to be his captain, and Zolo never recognized that all throughout the whole time that Luffy was his captain because he's greater or stronger than me. Zolo has never established that. He's willing to join because it's like
Even Zoro,
That's not true.
Hold on.
Fishman Island, when he saw Luffy knock out the 50,000 people, he went, that's what I expect of my captain. Because he can't do that. He actively can't knock out 50,000
Well,
people.
he also didn't get trained by like a top three character.
but that's him acknowledging that is something I can't
Really not
do.
top three?
That is something I cannot do,
yo,
and he's
no.
able to do
You
it.
can
That's
swing
why
on
he's
it.
my
well,
captain.
Really?
he actually possibly
I'm not
can do that
saying
because
that.
he
Well,
has
no, but
50%.
he didn't know that at the time.
No, but also too, there's another translation that said there's just like he said if you can't at least do this much, we have to be finding a new captain.
But either way, we know we've seen 300, 400,
Listen,
500 chapters
if-
since then.
if
Lawrence.
Luffy-
We know Zolo not knocking out 50,000 people.
If Luffy
So-
ever slipped up,
If
I
Zoro
guarantee you
controls-
Zoro would take over.
If Luffy
in a
died
heartbeat.
for real, no, if Luffy really died, the Straw Hats would break up.
Yeah.
Luffy was about to get attacked by Zoro if if Luffy didn't kick Usopp off the ship.
No, I'm telling you this right
And,
now.
and Zoro would have lost.
No, I'm telling you this right now.
No, he
Zoro,
wouldn't.
no,
Yeah.
I'm saying this right
Zoro
now.
would've never
No, I'm
lost.
saying right
Oh
now.
my God.
Like if you put in thing on different perspective, because for example, like you know that whole I don't want to Ace again. You know the Ace not
on,
running
man.
thing.
We
Why
passed
would I-
spoilers at this point.
Oh yeah, this is spoiler free.
You should have said that earlier. Like we spoiled like so
Yeah,
many
my
things.
bad. Yeah, if you just
Did
started
we
watching,
spoil?
if they just started watching One Piece now,
Damn, I can't tell Viv to watch this.
nah.
Nah,
I'm gonna tell him to watch
wait.
it anyway.
That's messed up.
I'm gonna tell Josh to watch it.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to read.
What I was saying is like pretty much the whole Zolo thing, right? Is that like Zolo's will? I'm not. Don't take it this way. I'm saying that Zolo's will is stronger than Luffy's because that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying from the get, Zolo has established that his will was ridiculously strong for like, for example, where situations he should have died and he just like Odin just willed his way to survive it, right? And also too, like for example, like
Damn,
in
I don't hear
situ-
Larry saying plot, but it's cool.
but like in situations
Zoro's
too,
a
where,
real dude.
or Zolo, right? He we're going to hold up, for example, like Zolo doesn't run away from fights. He doesn't retreat. He doesn't really do
He
it.
even used observation against Hachi. But keep going.
So what I'm saying, like for example, because remember like when Zolo's in the beginning, way back, like versus the Buggy Pirates, right? Luffy got captured, and Zolo's about to fight his way out. Luffy tells Zolo to run. Do you remember Zolo's reaction?
No,
he
I
looked.
don't. It was a
He
long
looked.
time ago,
He
man.
looked at Luffy like
I don't reread that.
kind of like looked at him like, "Are you serious? Like I'm not gonna do it." But then he remembers, "Nah, I pledged in a way that you're my captain." What I'm saying is, what I mean is like situations like this is what I'm getting at. Is like, so like Zolo. I'm not saying that being under Luffy made Zolo weaker. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that same attitude of Zolo's by himself. Yes, being with Luffy, being put him in situations, but Zolo by himself with his will, you already see how far it could take him. Where it's like he's doing this, put Zolo in Luffy situations where he's fighting the main the main captain, where he's doing his stuff. You trying to tell me that Zolo's not going to get there? Already, you've seen he's able to hurt Kaido.
Depends. Is he fighting the same main villains of these arcs? Because he's dead.
Well, I'm talking about like, for example,
and I love Zolo, bro. He's not being Crocodile. He's not being Enel. He's not being Lucci. He's not surviving these.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like, and as strong as he is, he has King's Disposition Haki. So he was always supposed to have King's Disposition Haki, whether he met Luffy or not.
Yeah.
So he's already one of those people. But like, he's not like the matchup is insane. It's too much. It will be too much for him to overcome.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
I meant like the captain leader's positions that Luffy's put in, like pretty much fighting those. Because obviously Zolo would have his own journey fighting that,
Yeah.
like pretty much going up to beat Mihawk as the world's greatest swordsman and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But I'm saying that Zolo's will and strength as a person, and also too like to be able to survive the situations and overcome it, his will is strong enough to be like again. They always view Zolo as. Is he not the captain? They mistaken Zolo for the captain all the time.
But how many people who have a real scope of the Straw Hats have said this? You know what I mean? And post Enies Lobby have said this. But nobody. Like, Urogi said it, right? He don't know the Straw Hats from a can of paint. He don't actually know them. You hear me? He just seen what Zolo was like and was like, oh, that is the aura and what a captain is like. Because he probably hasn't run into many King's Disposition Haki users in his life.
But do you remember what he said though?
He was like, it's a testament to what Luffy is because he has someone like this in his crew.
Yeah, but he also
and that's
said,
real.
Who's like he said? But because he's not likely to stand under anybody or
Whose phone is
others.
that?
That's a car.
Somebody's phone is ringing.
It's pretty much.
Somebody's phone is ringing. All right, whatever.
To stand under others.
I think he's having technical difficulties.
But you know, I think that Zolo. I think is what I see from Zolo. Right, again, showing again like, how he's able to affect Kaido, like he leaving a scar, and also, you guys may say it's crazy. He's able to block 2 Yonko combined attacks.
Oh my god, we're not talking about that either, man. Like,
that was
the first time I really didn't like Zoro.
That was
the first
bro.
time.
You
That was dope.
You be too focused on the wrong thing, bro.
Nah, man, I don't. I saw this regular dude tank the
Regular.
strongest attack, considerably the strongest attack in the entire show.
So you're saying tanking.
How you go all this stuff to Zolo hype and now to know he's regular?
Yeah, and you're
In
saying
his defense, he didn't know he had King's Disposition.
Listen,
Haki
I'm
yet.
talking about he's a regular dude compared to Kaido and Big Mom.
Is he? He's a King's Disposition Haki.
Was Zoro out here knocking giants of Albath out at 8 years old?
He was taking cannonballs though while he was sleeping and waking up like, yo,
Come on, man.
why y'all being
He
so
couldn't
noisy?
even beat.
That's the future
Kushina,
world's
dog.
strongest swordsman you talking about. All right?
Sure.
All right?
Yo, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna end this right here because we do have to go. But Kushina didn't die from those steps. Her dad ended up murking her.
No,
dog.
she committed suicide. And that's one of the darkest things that's ever happened in One Piece.
Wait, who?
Kuina, the girl that Zolo
Oh,
is...
Kuina, not Kushina.
Kuina. The one that Zolo's like,
She's
her will
black.
that he's like absorbed with the sword. She killed herself because she threw herself down a flight of stairs because she was a woman and she would never be able to be the world's strongest swordsman in her mind.
And thank you. That's that One Piece.